We're back. Gonna show off some controllers today. Gonna answer questions. Let's talk. Let's hang out. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to know anything about any of the controllers you see here, I've got a big pile of them right here. And I'll show you off some custom orders. I've got a couple custom orders here. I've got some of our 24-hour builds. So if you want to know more, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. So yeah. Hey guys, it's good to see you guys. What's up, Paul? Let's see, we got Paul on TikTok. Cod is mid, what's up? Jesse, tried to say first, but had a typo and wasn't actually first, but good try. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Maverick on YouTube? Rare Bowser on YouTube. Let's see here. Hey, kids, what's up? Kids, your controller is in the mail, so you should see it soon. So excited. I built about half of it, kids. Let's see. We've got Rory. What's up, Rory, on YouTube? What's up, Kai Guy on YouTube? What's up, Nutty on YouTube? Cod is mid. Big fan. I made an order last year. I love it. I'm so glad you love it. Fireworks. VR. What's up? Mr. the Hulk. How's it going? Let's see. Get all kinds of people joining here on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on both channels, so if you see me reading a comment, I'm not pre-recorded, I'm actually live. If you see me reading a comment that you don't see, it's because I'm on multiple channels. So, what's up, Mohammed? Yeah, all right. So I've got all kinds of controllers here today, and don't forget, you can go to cinchgaming.com, get yourself a custom-made controller, or you can get a 24-hour build. Get yourself a controller that's going to give you advantages in your games. Mouse click triggers, back buttons, and you can get one tailored to your own look. It's pretty awesome. What's up, Jaden on TikTok? Syncable. Let's see. Descend. Let's see. Syncable. Yeah, just go to our website. We can do stick drift fixes on our website. The red and black Xbox is nice, but you don't play Xbox. We do have all kinds of themes in PlayStation as well, but over here I've got a red and black Xbox controller. This comes from TikTok. It was... trying to see who requested to see this one. Jonah137 on TikTok wants to see this red and black controller. This is actually a customer build. We made this for a customer. So this customer got mouse click triggers, faster aiming, faster shooting, 2mm pull distance, so that you can aim and shoot much quicker, get that advantage in Fortnite, Warzone, whatever you might be playing. No back buttons on this, but they added some cinch grip. So why do you want cinch grip on your controller? Well, it keeps your hands nice and cool, adding that air between your controller and the palm of your hand. I get super sweaty when I play games, so I have cinch grip on mine. Highly recommend it. You can get it in all kinds of colors. You can get it in black. You can get it to match your controller. You can get it in white. So we have all kinds of controllers, but this is a really cool build. If you like this controller here, I want you to go ahead and give me a bunch of fire emotes. Now, Mr. the Hulk is claiming that this is their controller. Now, I can't guarantee that that's the truth because I don't have the order in front of me, but, you know, if it is, amazing controller. You did a great job designing it. I love the look. I love the black menu buttons with the red. I always like to add multiple colors to my buttons, just a preference thing, I guess. I didn't do it on my actual controller that I had built at first here, but I'll be doing it on my next build. What is the stick drift kit for? Stick drift helps prevent stick drift and repair stick drift on your controllers. So I highly recommend getting a stick drift kit on your controllers. RZ says on YouTube says, hi, I've always liked your controllers. So I have too. They're great. They're absolutely great. Firework is talking about wanting an Xbox controller with mouse click triggers. Yeah, absolutely. That's a crazy nebula. I think you're talking about this one. This is actually what we call a Damascus controller. This is one of the options you can get. Actually, Kibbs on TikTok, who's actually one of my friends, had us put a blue Damascus shell on her Xbox controller. This one also has standard pull, so they didn't want to get the mouse click triggers. I mean, I always recommend getting mouse click myself because I think it gives you an advantage when you're playing shooting games particularly. But even in Dead by Daylight, I've noticed a difference in my actions on Dead by Daylight. And then this controller also has 4 back buttons, giving you the ability to perform different actions that you would normally have to take your thumbsticks or your fingers off the thumbstick. So really, really cool. Dan on TikTok is thinking about ordering a controller. Go ahead, do it. It's great. And then random stuff on TikTok says, what's the cheapest PS5 controller? Well, go to our website, check out our prices there, but we do have some 24-hour builds starting at $199. They are worth it because these 24-hour builds, most of them have mouse click triggers. They have back buttons, giving you all those advantages you need to compete in your games. So absolutely awesome. Let's see. I got, you should give Mexican prices and pesos. I can't do the conversion in my head, but if you go to cinchgaming.com, you can do that. Or just use Google. Google helps. I'm actually using my personal phone on TikTok right now, so I can't convert that for you. I'm sorry. Alex, if you go to cinchgaming.com, email our on TikTok, email our customer service. They'll let you know where your order is at, what's being done with it. But once it's ready, it's fully testing, all that stuff, you'll get tracking information pretty quickly. Typically, when they're done testing it, it goes right over to our shipper, and our shipper's she's awesome, a new shipper, and she's super quick, gets it done right away. So great job. How does it smell? Let me tell you what it smells like. It smells like Dubs. That's what it smells like. It smells like Dubs. Absolutely love it. Let's see, what are the options for the back buttons? Well, on PS5, you can get a remap chip, so you can actually get unlimited options with your PS5, because then you can hold down that back button for 20 seconds and then choose the button you want that back button to activate. However, we can just automatically assign it to a particular key on our 24-hour builds. It's typically X or O or A and B, depending on PS5 or Xbox. But there are some options there. What kind of camera are you using? I'm actually using a Pixel 7 Pro, both on YouTube and TikTok. So if you like the quality, the key to getting a good picture in a video on TikTok or YouTube, you don't need expensive mirrorless cameras, which we actually do use in our TikTok and YouTube videos. But when we go live, I just go right here. The key to getting a good quality picture in a video or a picture is good lighting. I actually have really good lighting back here. I turn the main lights off, and I have 2 of these nice pod lights that distribute the light really incredibly. So can you make a pre-built Xbox controller that's white and orange? Well, we currently don't have a white and orange pre-build, but we do offer the ability to customize the controller, get it in white and orange. But currently we don't have that, but we're constantly changing what we offer. We're constantly dropping new products on our website, so check cinchgaming.com. So our build time is, and this is build time, this is not delivery time. Our build time can be 4 weeks all the way up to 8 weeks. Just depends on how many orders we have at the time. But the reason it takes that long is because we're taking every controller, we're making sure that you get exactly what you paid for. So all the cosmetic features, we don't buy them like this. We don't buy them with click triggers installed. We don't buy them with back buttons installed or anything. We add all those features in, one by one, by hand. It's not a machine that does it. We're soldering boards. We're doing all kinds of work. So you're getting a great controller. And then it goes through testing twice. Your builder tests it, and then we have a couple of actual testers who they sit around all day with these controllers, and they test them. They make sure that they work perfect. So, yeah, it's great. Big Dom says, have abused my Cinch controller for a year and a half now. Still working great. That's awesome. Silver, I don't know if you're on TikTok, but if you can help me moderate the TikTok chat, that would be great. Silver Tide. Let's see, how do mouse click trigger sound? I'll show you. So they sound slightly different on each controller. So on Xbox, they sound like this. So this question came from MJ on YouTube. Hector asks, how do I get RGB? Well, we have some that have RGB already in them. Just check our website. Sometimes we have them available for you immediately. Let's see, had to find a PS5 that had mouse click. A little bit quieter on the PS5. So that's how it sounds. That's how our mouse click sounds. So absolutely awesome. Great controllers. Hey guys, ask me questions about controllers, ask me questions about the company, ask me questions about anything. Yesterday, we talked about Harry Potter for a little bit. I don't mind just hanging out, talking with you guys, and I'll answer questions as I go. But I'm actually reading. Loaded Boys wants me to give him a shout out. What's up, Loaded? Ryu ran. I'm not even gonna try to say the last one. I will buy a controller. Awesome. Do you customize the new DualSense Edge? If you're talking about the one that they just announced, not quite. The technology for mouse click and back buttons and all that stuff is still being developed, but I'm sure eventually we will. It just takes time. Let's see. Let's see here. What else you got? How do you pull the short straw for YouTube videos? I do both YouTube and TikTok. Now, I don't personally have my shorts or my TikToks up yet, but a bunch got edited last night, and the rest are going to be edited this weekend. So you'll start seeing me on our alternate Cinch account. So you'll see videos. You know, I'm a goofball like Josh, but we have slightly different sense of humor. So we wanted to bring that different energy to our other accounts. So yeah, I'll have some new stuff soon. Hey guys, go ahead and give us a follow if you don't already follow us. Share the feed to your socials. You know, anything helps. That'd be absolutely awesome. Do you like Xbox controllers better than PS5 controllers? Personally, I use an Xbox controller, but that's because I've owned more Xbox systems. The only PlayStation I've ever owned actually is the original PlayStation. I guess my son has a PS4, but you know, I haven't played that PS4 a lot. Now I'm mainly PC, so I use mouse and keyboard quite a bit, but I still use, for some games, my Cinch Gaming controller. I love it. It definitely makes a difference. Our website, somebody on Fantastic Connor, I think is what it says, on TikTok asked me what our website is. Our website is cinchgaming.com. So check out our website, cinchgaming.com. Take apart the Xbox controller. I don't have any tools with me. I can't take apart anything right now. Do you ever play FIFA? If not, what's your opinion on it? I don't really play a lot of sports games. I appreciate them. But I play, Red Dead Online quite a bit. I play Dead by Daylight. I like Dead by Daylight. I like games that I can play with my friends. I know you can play FIFA with your friends, but I play a lot of Fortnite. I like Fortnite. A little bit of Warzone. But lately, the past few days, I've been like addicted to Stardew Valley again. I downloaded it on my PC and I added a bunch of mods and stuff like that. So I've been playing a lot of Stardew. So great game. What's my personal Xbox controller look like? Well, I took it home last night. I had it here the last few days on the live and I was showing it off, but it's green soft touch with purple buttons. I have white cinch grip on the back, mouse triggers, 4 back buttons. So I absolutely love it. I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy yet, caught as mid on YouTube, but I'm keeping an eye on the price of it because I want it to go down in price. And once it goes on a big sale, I will absolutely be playing Hogwarts Legacy. I wish they would have made it multiplayer though, because I like playing games with my friends. What does it sound like? Well, here, I'll show you again. Somebody's asking again what our trigger sound like. That's our Xbox. And that is our PlayStation. So there you go. That's what they sound like. That's what our triggers sound like. Let's see. Is the blue controller soft touch? If you're talking about this one, it is not soft touch. This is our blue Damascus. Looks awesome, feels awesome. This one, like I said, has standard pull, 4 back buttons. I'm not sure what the buttons are assigned to, but these give you the ability to activate certain buttons without having to take your fingers off the thumbsticks. That's a huge advantage. So if you're trying to get that 360 no scope, you can do it without much effort. Do you add people on Fortnite? Well, the thing is, I probably would, but like these comments fly by really quickly, so I can't remember your names. But if you ever find me on Fortnite, go ahead and add me. I'm RyGuyLimbo, RYGUYLIMBO. I'll play Fortnite with you. I don't care. I think it's so amazing. Aesthetically pleasing. Cut is mid. Yeah, they absolutely are. When adding back buttons, do y'all take the haptics out of the controllers, Justin Renfro? Yeah, so when you add back buttons, you have to make room for those buttons to actually be installed. And the motors, so we take the motors out to allow you to have back buttons. However, I thought it would bother me, but it really doesn't. I actually, now that I'm used to it, I realize that I'm a mouse keyboard player as well on PC. So it's like, well, why was I concerned about that haptic? So yeah, absolutely. Cody Backs, my day is going great, Cody. Yeah, I'm having a great day. Just came into the office today. I checked the editing on my YouTube and TikToks. YouTube Shorts and TikToks that will be releasing starting next week, and Had some split pea and ham for lunch, and now I'm here with you guys. So yeah, are we ever coming out with pastel colorways? We actually do have some pastel colorways, like this one right here. So it's got this like pastel purple color. I really like this one actually. And then I actually made my wife like a pastel green and purple controller. So she has pastel colors on her. So yeah, go to cinchgaming.com, check it out. You can get yourself all kinds of different color combinations. They're absolutely awesome. So yeah, check it out. Switch controllers, we are testing them right now. You know, probably, but we are currently testing Switch controllers to make sure that they give you the quality experience that you want, that you need. And so we just want to make sure. Hall Effect, we are testing Hall Effect's joysticks. Not currently. The first couple generations were a little bit finicky. I know a lot of hype has been surrounding Hall Effects, but Generation 1 and 2 weren't as like solid as I guess people claimed. So Gen 3, we got them coming into the office soon. We're going to test them out. We're going to do quite a bit of field testing to make sure that they actually give you some advantage. Why don't we have Damascus in stock? I'm not sure, but I'll check it out. You know, and if we don't have any in stock and you're wanting to get one, we will just, you know, I'll ask him to build some more for you. Okay, Battle Phoenix? Do you fix controllers? Yes, we do, Shoni. We do fix controllers. Go to cinchgaming.com. Check out our repair section, and you can actually mail in and have our controllers repaired. Ben, he's one of our builders. He spends a whole lot of time every week repairing. I mean, we all repair, but Ben has taken it upon himself to do as many of those repairs as possible. It's just the way he is. What's better, PS4 or PS5? Well, I know what I do know is that PS4 is what all the pro gamers still use because they like to play in the claw position, allowing them to have their fingers on as many buttons as possible. But you know, with back buttons that we have in our PS4 controllers, you're actually still able to use those back buttons. So I know the owner still plays claw position, so that's what the pro gamers use. But you know, I'd say go with whatever feels best to you. I love the feel of the new PS5 controller. I think it's a great controller. That's my preference. So, what is your opinion for Game of the Year? Man, listen. I'm such a basic gamer, to be honest. I mean, I played a little bit of Baldur's Gate and I liked it a lot. But then I keep going back to Fortnite and Stardew Valley. I know I'm like a 12-year-old little kid here with my gaming choices, but you know, I love Pokemon games. I love Zelda games. I love games like that. I'm looking forward to Power World coming out Friday. So Friday, Randy, who is our office manager and my best friend, he's going to be streaming Power World all day tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. As long as he can stand it. And then Saturday, I'm hoping to be streaming it myself. So that is the goal. Let's see. Are you able to use PS4 controllers on PS5? I think you can. Yeah. Oh, hey, Tutu Limbo. That's my wife. She's so cute. Let's see. People who are asking for a free controller, go to cinchgaming.com. We are running a giveaway, and we do a giveaway every month. So check it out, cinchgaming.com. Merck says, got my controller and no regrets. Thank you, Cinch Gaming. No problem, Merck. So glad we can hook you up. Let me know in the comments, Merck, what you got on your controller. And yeah, let's see. You should release a blue Xbox controller. We do, you know, we do have blue Xbox controllers. Go to cinchgaming.com. You can customize a blue Xbox controller. Occasionally we have pre-builds that have blue right now. I'm not sure what we have in the site and didn't check the inventory before I hopped on. Let's see. Let me ask some questions here, okay? I'm going to ask you guys some questions. So a few minutes ago, somebody asked me what the game of the year was. What, in your opinion, should have been voted as game of the year? Should have been Baldur's Gate, like the Gaming Awards said, or should have been a different game? What is your game of the year? Weed controller right now, I don't think we have any in stock, but once we do, you're able to get it. But hey, what's your game of the year? Was it Baldur's Gate? Was it another game? Battle Phoenix says Fortnite. All right, yeah, Fortnite. Zelda and Spider-Man Mango on TikTok said, yeah, the new Zelda game was absolutely awesome. I've only watched my son play Spider-Man because he has a PlayStation, and I try not to hog that. A lot of people saying Fortnite. I love Fortnite. I think it's a great game. Mango saying Zelda over and over again. So yeah. Let's see. What's the best game of the year? In your opinion, what is the best game of the year? Is it Zelda? Tears of the Kingdom? Is it Diablo? Let's see, a lot of Zeldas. Minecraft, okay. Somebody said Minecraft. I mean, listen, Game of the Year has to be a game that came out this year, I think. Modern Warfare 3, according to Historinix. Farming Simulator 22, all right. That's a good one. Let's see, are you still in the giveaway if you've already signed up? Honestly, that's a question that I've not been asked before. I'm not sure, but I can ask later. I don't know if I have anybody that works here in the comments that might be able to answer that question for me. If they've already signed up, are they able to enter the giveaway if they've already done it in the past? So just let me know if any of my guys are watching right now. Tutu Limbos is handsome. I'm married to her, so, you know, Fortnite, Zelda. We're getting a lot of Fortnites and Zelda. Let's limit it to a game that was made this year, all right, guys? That'll make it a little bit easier, because otherwise we could shout out, you know, if you asked me, it would be Link's Awakening for the Game Boy. That's my favorite game of all time. Let's see. I'm going to show off another controller, so I'm going to show off one of my favorites. This is a cosmetic build. This is a 24-hour build. We have a variant that also has black triggers, mid, and bumpers, and a black button up here. But this is our super retro build. It's one of my favorite controllers. It's only cosmetic. It doesn't have the mouse click triggers. It doesn't have the back buttons on it. So it's just a standard looking or standard functioning Xbox controller. However, we have added this super retro look. We build these. We don't buy this controller from somewhere else and then resell it to you. We're not that type of company. We actually make these. So we put in all the different colored buttons. This was a black Xbox controller before we got a hold of it. So we added these different colored buttons. We added this soft touch face and back shell with the super retro theming here on it. We replaced the triggers. We replaced the bumpers. We replaced the mid. Even the sync button here, we replaced that. So much detail, so much effort goes into giving you a controller that looks and feels and performs great. So absolutely awesome. Love it. Modern Warfare 3. How do you make the mouse click triggers? So we have it's like a little circuit board that has clicky buttons built into it that we have, and we install them into the controllers. So basically, we open your controller up, we remove the old trigger mechanism, we slide in the new one. We actually have to replace quite a few parts to make the mouse click triggers work, and then we have to make sure they sound right. Xbox, that's particularly tricky because we have to place the components just so to get that perfect pull on it. It'll still perform the same way, but we want it to sound good too. That's half the reason you get mouse click, right? Because it sounds awesome. So that's we actually spend a lot of time doing it. I don't have any of the components with me, otherwise I would show you the pieces, you know, that we use in there. But check out our TikTok and YouTube shorts so you can see some build videos. I'm actually releasing a build video myself next week. That'll be on our TikTok and our YouTube. You can actually see how we do it on there. It's pretty cool. I got logged out of my PS4 account for no reason. What happened? I would suggest contacting Sony support. I don't know what happened. I don't know if you were like, I don't know, griefing people or got comms banned or what. Can you break your wall with it? I wouldn't recommend trying to break your wall with your Cinch Gaming controller because you obviously bought yourself a nice premium controller, Mango, and yeah, I wouldn't suggest trying to break a wall with it. I placed an order, okay. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it can take a few weeks. We say on our website it can take, you know, up to 8 weeks to build your controller. So, you know, sometimes sooner, sometimes it's you know, 8 weeks. It just depends on how many orders we have at the moment. Let's see. Where are your biggest sales coming from? Looking for a custom Xbox Pro. You know, I couldn't really give you specifics on sales numbers because I don't know them off the top of my head, like what our biggest sellers are. But you know, Xbox, a lot of people are getting personal builds. You know, I you know, think that 24-hour ship is great because it's the fastest way to get a Cinch Gaming controller at cinchgaming.com. Can you eat it? No, you cannot eat it. I would not recommend doing that. Website is in the bio, my friend, so check that out, just like Tutu Limbo has said. Let's see, I think we can, okay. Let's see, what else we got? Let me ask you guys a question. Let me come up with a good question to ask you guys and get you guys to answer for me. Let's see. If you could, let's see. Here's a good one because I'm always hungry. So if you could have one meal every single day, and that had to be the last meal you ever had. I'm not talking about like your last meal, but you know what I mean. If it was the only meal you could ever have again for dinner, what would that meal be? I absolutely, I think mine would probably be, I would do pulled pork because you know you can use it in a variety of ways. You can put it in your noodles. You can have pulled pork sandwiches. You can have carnitas, so pork tacos, cheese, chicken wings, pizza, sushi. All right, sushi. Yeah, kind of mid. I love sushi. Burritos, halal. Let's see what else we got. Burritos again. Burritos a popular one. Cheese again from Mango. Let's see. Butter chicken with rice. Ooh, that sounds really good. Brisket. Yeah, that'd get expensive. Grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo. Ooh, yeah. Love it. Grilled chicken, broccoli Alfredo. If you could pick one last game to play, what would it be? If I could choose one last game to play, it would probably be. Right now, I would say it's Stardew Valley, just because there's so much you can do. I've added all these mods, so you know that I absolutely love that. Let's see, steak all the way with peas on the side. Ooh, my type of meal, firework. I love steak. I love my steak medium rare, and I like to take peas. So I take sweet peas from the can and I drain them and I put it in a skillet with some butter and some garlic and some seasoning and cook it low, and then it gets coated and all of that. And oh my gosh, so good. One of my favorites. I have peas with like every other meal. I'm not even kidding. I love myself some sweet peas. Will you ever do Xbox Elite controllers? So we basically are creating an Elite controller with you, with the exception of the battery, of course. But you can buy a rechargeable battery for your Xbox. But currently we don't do them. I don't know. I can't say what we can and can't do in the future. It's just, you know, that just really depends on the technology and if it's, you know, worth the effort for you guys and for us. Really important, you guys. Okay, so somebody else. Let's do. Okay, that is medium rare steak. If you could wipe a game from your memory and play it from the start, what would it be? If I could wipe a game from my memory from the start and play it again and just experience it all over again, probably the first Pokemon game. That game was, I played it when I was a child, and it would just completely surprise me, you know, just all the variety of Pokemon. And I had never played a game like that before, and it still holds a very special place in my heart. Why is your PS5 overheating? Well, you know, make sure that the vents are clean. We don't repair PlayStations here, but you know, I know about this stuff. Make sure your vents are clean, that you don't have too much dust in it. If it continues to overheat, then I would send it to get repaired if it's under warranty, or send it to a repair person. Often I know the PS5 has a particular problem. The thermal paste can dry up, and then it doesn't, like, you know, bleed that heat away properly. So yeah, check that out. Maybe see, but try cleaning it out really well. Get a can of air, get all that dust and dirt and all that jazz out of it, and hopefully it starts working. Yeah, I hope you get your controller going again. If I get back buttons, are they remappable? In our PS5 controllers, you can get remappable back buttons. So that's absolutely something you can do. Let's see. Is there a website to get one of your controllers? CinchGaming.com. You can get a Cinch Gaming custom or 24-hour build controller at CinchGaming.com. Let's see. Yeah. Right now, your controller, if you haven't had an update on it, that just means that you know, we're working through our orders. You order on the 11th, so you know, it can take you know, several weeks for your controller to get built, but we're going to get to it as soon as we can. We are actually catching up on orders, which is absolutely awesome. We've hired a lot more builders. We're getting faster every day, getting bigger every day. Ryan says any ideas on my order. You know, check out. You can, if you feel like it's been longer than what the website says, then go to cinchgaming.com. Get a hold of our customer service, and they can give you an update on your controller, and we can see what's going on with it. Let's see. Could you guys sell the return controllers? So we do occasionally refurbish controllers and resell them. So I know that we've done that in the past, and I don't think we have any on our website right now, but you know, hopefully soon we'll get some more of those back up. I know we have a little bit. I don't know the exact price, Andrew, for the options that you're wanting. So if you go to cinchgaming.com, you can actually, create a controller without hitting, purchase. So go to cinchgaming.com. You can go ahead and customize that controller however you want and see how much it would be to get that controller. So can you add buttons that are just buttons on there? I don't really see how that would be possible. Really, when we add back buttons, we are either adding a remap chip where you choose one of the pre-existing buttons, or we're literally soldering to the board those back buttons to a point on the circuit board that activates whatever button you're trying to push. So really, that's not a feature built in the controller. Do like custom mapping for a random action. The game would have to be programmed that way, and then the hardware would have to be compatible. That's actually not something that we do. Do we ship to North Korea? Honestly, I don't think anybody ships to North Korea, but I could be wrong on that. But we ship everywhere else in the world. Really easy site to work with to build. Thank you, Derp Derp. It is a super easy website to build from. So somebody just asked me to see their name on YouTube or on TikTok. Can you do a send-in controller and have us customize it? Absolutely. Go to cinchgaming.com. You can see a list of the controllers that you can send in, and then you can do a send-in order. Send it in. We'll customize it for you. We probably aren't going to start doing the PlayStation Portal, but I could be wrong. We don't do Xbox 360 controllers. Love from Fenton. Is that in Michigan? I'm in Michigan. So Ted, says love from Fenton. I am in Michigan. Let's see. I thought of a good question for a lot of people, though. Let's see. AJ over here. I didn't see what it was. Maybe resend it. There's a lot. The questions are going through this quickly. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to show off another controller here. It's been a minute. I've just been answering your guys' questions quite a bit right here. I've got a custom PS5 controller. I love this controller. Look at this thing. Blue front shell, orange touchpad, orange mid, blue anti-friction ring. So I'm going to try to hold this so both social sites can see it at the same time. I'm both on TikTok and YouTube. We even changed the anti-friction ring color. Orange D-pad, orange button. Our menu buttons are white on here. We've got mouse click triggers. Why do you want mouse click triggers? Well, this is for faster aiming, faster shooting. It's going to give you the ability to outcompete your friends. So if you're in there, you're playing a custom Call of Duty map, or you're even competing on Fortnite, whatever game you might be playing, you're going to look at this. There's a huge difference here. I've got standard pull on this. Look at the difference here. I'm going to see if I can set this up on both socials at the same time. Look at this. There is a difference here in the trigger pull. And so if you're facing off against somebody, last two left, you want to get that victory royale, number one victory royale, listen, you need a mouse click trigger. Because if you shoot at the same time, you're going to get that kill, man. You're going to get that headshot. So let me see a nice PS4 controller. This is the PS4 controller I have with me right now. Our gray PS4 controller. It's got mouse click triggers. It's got mouse click face. It's got active buttons assigned to X and O. So you can get that 360 no-scope headshot. So absolutely awesome right here. PS4 controller. Yes, we still do PS4 controllers. And the reason we do that is because a lot of programmers still do it. And believe it or not, this is one of our hottest sellers. Because people just love the PlayStation 4 controller. I mean, I think it's a cool controller. I think it looks cool. I think it feels great. But yeah, I mean, can you show an Xbox One controller with the Xbox One D-pad? I mean, I don't know what you mean by that, but I'm assuming you just mean with the D-pad. So right here, got a D-pad on this Xbox One controller. This is Xbox Series, but the Xbox One and Series are almost completely the same. So let's see. Looking for questions, but some people are spamming the chat. So if you could avoid spamming the chat, I'd really appreciate it. By D-pad, I mean the OG one. The D-pad that's not round. I don't have any like that with me right now. Sorry about that. If I did, I would show it to you, but that's not. I don't have any with me currently, and I don't know where any are. So, what is stick drift protection? It allows you to rest in the knowledge that your controller will probably not get stick drift. I mean, it keeps so we fine tune to make sure that your sticks are in the middle of the little, we have like a circle with a cross through it, and we make sure that it's lined up just right. There's a little dot that shows where your stick is pointing, and we line them up just right, and then we seal it in, and that helps protect against stick drift, ever getting it again. And so it's absolutely awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to answer more questions. I have one. They're fine for PS4. Yeah, they're great for PS4. Do we ship to Antarctica? Hey, man, if Antarctica, if there's shipping that goes to Antarctica, we'll ship to Antarctica. Can you show me the coolest build you have? Well, let's see. The coolest build I have in front of me right now. Let's see. I mean, I like bright colors, so I know I just showed this one off, so I won't show it again. But I think this one's pretty sick, too. This is the coolest build I have in front of me right now. It's got like this dragon. I'm going to try to shift the light so you can see it. It's got like this dragon theme to it. So you can see that there are dragons wrapped around it. It's gold mid, black bumpers, 4 back buttons on this one. So this is a pretty sweet build. I like this one. I would absolutely game with this controller. That's probably the coolest one I have in front of me. It's the coolest one I've ever seen. I don't know about that, but I've seen a lot of cool ones. I personally like my personal controller, which I took home last night because I wanted to use it. Let's see. The perfect solution to the age-old stick drift. Let's see. Do you guys ship to Nigeria? Yes, we ship everywhere. The great Xbox Nintendo controller. Somebody's asking to see it on TikTok. Right here. White mid, white bumpers, white triggers, white sync button, and then the retro build. This is called the Super Retro Xbox controller. You can get this at cinchgaming.com. This is a purely cosmetic build. It doesn't have any mouse triggers or rear buttons, but you know, the nostalgia is, I mean, this is really something, you know, that you like to put on your shelf, honestly, you know. So when your friends come over, you got this really cool retro looking controller. I like this controller a lot, but I'm thinking about building one with mouse click triggers and stuff like that, just simply because I would use it. But I like this controller quite a bit. It's really cool. Also, we have one that comes with black mid, black bumpers, black triggers, black sync button, all that stuff, so you can get it like that. Some minor repairs, but I wanted to add back buttons. Is that possible? Yeah, it is. Go to cinchgaming.com. You can check out our repairs there. You might have to contact customer service to get both a repair and some customization of your controller, but yeah, go to cinchgaming.com, email our customer service, see what they can do for you. If you want exact pricing on our controllers, go to cinchgaming.com, where you can customize the controller. It's hard to say because we have all kinds of, you know, different options you can add. So it depends on what you're getting as far as pricing is concerned. So I really don't have a specific answer for pricing. Just really depends. How much is the PS1, PS5 controller? Again, cinchgaming.com if you want to know pricing. I'm sorry, guys, I can't really answer questions about pricing because there's all kinds of different controllers, different options. So why should you spend $200 plus on a controller? Well, I'll tell you why. First of all, we have a lot of competitors that offer controllers $200 or more, $300, $400, $500. There are controllers out there that are, you know, $400 or $500. And they don't have all the features that we have. You know, you're ordering from one of our competitors, you're getting it off a factory line somewhere, and you know, may or may not have the features you want. However, Cinch Gaming controllers are all built by hand. This is a customer order that is waiting to be tested. I just pulled it out here real quick to show it to you guys. So you can get a controller that is custom built for you. So you can have it look the way you want it to look. So you can get all kinds of options here. Now you might say, I've seen that red shadow, that crimson shadow shell before. Yeah, maybe you have, but you haven't seen it with the red thumbsticks. You haven't seen it with the red buttons and the red D-pad and the red triggers and the red bumpers, red mid here, or with the cinch grips. These cinch grips are amazing. They help keep your hands cool and dry instead of sweating all over the place. You get mouse click triggers. That's why you want to spend a little bit more. These mouse click triggers give you faster aiming, faster shooting. There's a big difference. Look at that pull distance. There's a big difference in gaming with one of these. If you want to be the first person to get that shot in, you need to aim faster and you need to shoot faster. And you can only do that if you have that 2mm pull, right? So that's a huge difference there. You need that, okay? Then you can also get, let's see right here, back buttons. You can get 2 to 4 back buttons on your controller. Now, why do you want back buttons? Well, if you're trying to jump and spin at the same time, if you're trying to get that 360 no-scope headshot, you need this. Because then you can perform these actions without ever having to take your fingers off your thumbstick. So why do you want to spend $200 plus on a controller? Well, you're getting a quality controller, one that's been thoroughly tested, one that has been expertly built by our builders here in Michigan. We're not just buying these from another country and just shipping them to you. So you're getting a custom, handmade controller. You're getting mouse click triggers if you choose to have them, back buttons if you choose to have them. You're going to get an Advantage Gaming and have a controller that you know works and looks great. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely worth it. Every penny. Because, like I said, we do have an inscription service. Somebody's asking, can we print names of the controller? We actually have a laser inscriber that we put the controller under. We line it up with a little laser light, and then it can add an inscription to the back of your controller. So that's really cool. People put their gamer tag or their Twitch or TikTok name or whatever they're using on there. Put their actual name on the. Do I go to a website for the customizer? Yes, you do. cinchgaming.com. You can get yourself. Yeah, my son's not here today. He had school. The reason he was here with me yesterday is because here in Michigan, the wind chill got down to negative, I think it was negative 15. And so they said it was too cold for school. So they had the kids stay home yesterday. So that's why my son was in here doing Fortnite emotes, reviewing controllers with me. Don't worry, whenever he has school off, I'm going to bring him in to have him help me out. He loves being in Dad's videos and Dad's live streams. So if you want to see him again, he'll be here. He's a cool kid. He's really fun. He's a gamer himself. Show the gold one. All right, here we go. Gold PS5 controller. This is a dragon-themed controller. It's got a dragon wrapped around your front shell here. Gold scales, looking fierce, looking awesome. All right. This one has 4 back buttons on it. So you don't have to take your fingers off your thumbsticks to perform certain actions. We have standard pull on this one. I personally would have added mouse click triggers, but some people don't want mouse click. But I think this gives you a distinct advantage if you have the mouse click triggers in it. But overall, a really cool build. Would you play with this controller? If you think this controller is fire, I want to see a fire emoji. Send me a fire emoji if you think this is a fire build. Soft touch does feel amazing. Nice and soft. Yes. Yes, you can use this soft touch to get that sensory stimulation, I suppose. It does feel amazing. It really does. I like how it feels. It's definitely a different feel than your standard shell. I like the soft touch myself. I like it more than what the standard controllers feel like. We got a lot of fire emojis for this fire gold controller. Yes, if you think this controller is awesome, send me a fire emoji. Like I said, it has that dragon wrapping around it. We added some black non-lettered buttons to it. So you can get black buttons with letters on them. But this is black non-lettered. Just adds to the ambiance of the controller. Really like this controller. Really cool controller. You laser engrave controllers even though you don't mod them. We can laser engrave controllers, and we do modify your controller. We add mouse click if you want it. We add... Oh, can you do it even if you don't want to mod it? I think that's actually what you're asking. We can laser engrave controllers. Go to cinchgaming.com, see what services we offer. We do send in... when will we start adding Hall Effect sticks to our controllers? Hopefully soon. We are... I don't know if we received our pack of test Hall Effect controllers or thumbsticks in yet. But, once we get those, and we may already have them, then we have to install them into some test controllers, and a few of us will take them home, and we'll be playing on them for a few weeks, see how they hold up, make sure that, if we just slap them in there the first time we get them, it's the newest generation of Hall Effect technology, so it's Generation 3 that just recently came out. So hopefully we'll be able to offer that soon in the future here. The reason we didn't do 1 or 2 is because 1 or 2 tended to fry your board on your controller. It wasn't an issue with us because it was using the Hall Effect technology with an Xbox or a PS5 circuit board, and they didn't play nice. So we're hoping the newest generation is more reliable. Once they released that, we ordered some right away, the 3rd generation, and let's see what happens, right? 24-hour shipping include shipping to Australia. So 24-hour ship means that you get your shipping information within 24 hours, meaning you get your tracking information. So that means it's on a truck to be delivered within 24 hours, or delivered to the processing station for the delivery company we're using, but you don't receive it within 24 hours. That is a very difficult task. I used to work for the mail service for the post office in the United States here, and while we can ship to a lot of places overnight, we can't do it everywhere. So that's what 24-hour means. It doesn't mean that you are getting a controller 24 hours. It means you're getting your shipping information with 24 hours. Can you do a Broncos custom PS5? Okay, so we don't have the licensing for that. However, you can go on our website and customize a controller in the theme of your favorite sports team. Listen, I'm trying really hard to do a collaboration with the Detroit Red Wings, my favorite sports team of all time. And so I did a couple designs of a white and red controller to try to get them to, acknowledge me. It's more than that than anything else. I just want to be acknowledged by my favorite hockey players. That's it. But you can go to cinchgaming.com, customize a controller in whatever colors you want. How much is it to repair a controller that isn't from your company? Go to cinchgaming.com, check it out. Just really depends on what the repair service is. Let's see. What is the latest order you've done? Oh, man. It's been probably a week and a half since I did it personally. Built a controller because I've moved on to focusing on social media, making videos for you guys. I know you guys haven't seen me in any videos yet, but hopefully later, hopefully this weekend, my first videos will start posting. And at that point, you're going to see 2 videos a day on our alt Cinch account, not this account, but our other Cinch account with me. Josh is still going to be on this account, so you're going to see, and then you'll see Josh and I in each other's videos quite a bit because we're working together on that stuff. Our 24-hour controller is pre-built, meaning already built. Not you have an idea of it already. Yeah, so the pre-built, we come up with different designs, and then we build a bunch of them, and then we sell them. If you want a 24-hour build, it's just going to come however we've already built it. So go to cinchgaming.com, check out our 24-hour builds at cinchgaming.com. We have a lot of options typically. If you don't see a lot on there, you don't see one that you were hoping to get, don't worry, we're updating the inventory constantly. So, and we're constantly coming out with new styles. So, check it out, cinchgaming.com, see what we have up there right now. And then we add some more. Tinko the Cuber says, hello. Aiden Deezer on YouTube says, hello. Tinku, I'm glad you like our videos. We love you too. Let's see. Got so many cool PS4 controllers. Awesome. You need pink as a color option on the PS5. If you don't see a specific color on our, that seems like it'd be a color we should have. Doesn't mean that we don't do it. We just might be out that particular part. Like right now I have this controller that has a pink touchpad, a pink back shell. You can also get a pink face. So if you don't see it on the builder, but if you're just saying we should do one and you haven't checked the website, well then go ahead and check the website because we do offer pink for sure. So I saw somebody walking by earlier. She had a pink controller in her hands. So I don't know if we're out of them necessarily. So check cinchgaming.com, see if we have some pink right now. So let's see. We have a bunch of builders. So somebody's asking why I'm live or not. I'm not building. That's not my main focus here. My main focus is social media. I just know how to build, but I am not a builder. We do have a lot of builders where we've hired plenty of new builders, and we're doing it. Go Lions! We finally might have a shot for the first time in decades. Yes, I am so excited. I heard if we win this weekend, and I forget what other team loses, then we'll be in the Super Bowl. So we just need to get a dub, and then the other team, then a different team needs to lose, not the one we're playing, and we automatically are in the Super Bowl, which would be so awesome. I mean, man, we have held on for years and years, just wishing to be in the Super Bowl, hoping that that would happen, and man, it just feels so good to finally get that validation. We've had championships in every other sport in recent history, except for the Lions. And the Lions, man, we've got a great team. Yeah, I'm excited. How fast can you get it? Just depends on what you get. It depends on where it's at. Do you fix stick drift issues on Xbox controllers? Yes, we do. Go to cinchgaming.com. Check out our repair section. We currently don't do paddles. So Micro Mafia Gaming is asking about paddles, but we do offer back buttons. Why? Well, we've actually tested and offered both in the past, and we have found that that we like our back buttons more. They just feel more natural, and they land on your finger just right. Like, I know it's hard to see, but these buttons are landing in the middle of my fingers, and they sound and feel satisfying. I can't even really describe how satisfying these are. So you're just gonna have to get one and try it out. But yes, we can do back buttons, but we currently don't do back paddles. It's not to say that we won't do them in the future. We're always testing out new technologies and old technologies and customizing all kinds of different things. So currently we don't do paddles, but eventually we will do, but we do, I'm sorry, have back buttons. Does the trigger, mouse click make the trigger easier to click? Like trigger stops? Yeah, so that's what it does. It actually, look at this, 2mm pull distance. So think about the, of the same concept of a trigger stop, where it stops the trigger quicker. But this is just giving you quicker activation. You don't need to set a setting or move a switch around or hit a button or anything to activate it. It's already permanently activated. And I found that I prefer it in most games to have mouse click triggers. So absolutely, yeah, it's the same concept there, giving that faster aiming and shooting. Is there Xbox One? So you have Xbox Series controllers, because they don't sell the Xbox One controllers anymore. Microsoft doesn't make any, and we are taking Microsoft and Sony controllers and we are modifying them. So yeah, we do Series, but not One, if that's what you mean. Let's see. 5 a.m. in Australia, you're just getting up, COD, or going to bed, COD? Oh my goodness. Well, COD is mid. Sleep well. Dream of some dubs. And yeah, add me on Fortnite, COD. If you think COD is mid, hopefully you think Fortnite is top tier there. So yeah, add me on Fortnite. We'll play some games together. Can I get back buttons for D-pads? Yeah, you can actually get back buttons for the D-pad. So when you build a custom controller at cinchgaming.com, you can actually choose which buttons are assigned, functions are assigned to your back button. So yes, I've actually done that before. Do we do PS5 controllers? We do PS5 controllers. Y'all got PS4 buttons, or PS4 with back buttons? Yes, absolutely we do. That's actually this one right here. Back buttons on it. It's hard to see because it's black, but hopefully I'm just going to hold it up. Here, you see those are back buttons. There. So this is pretty cool. This takes a lot of work to add these back buttons, a lot of skill, and I didn't realize like just how expertly crafted all of our products were until I started working here, and I learned how to build and everything like that, which gave me a good foundation for our videos and our live streams. So yeah, pretty cool. These back buttons are absolutely awesome. We do them on PS4. We do them on PS5. We do them on Xbox. Do you come with a stick drift mod? Do you recommend the stick drift mod? Yeah, I do recommend getting a stick drift protection module. It's going to help prevent stick drift on your controller. And we all know how it is, spinning around. And again, when you're just trying to shoot straight, you want that stick drift protection module. I just made myself dizzy. Let's see. Somebody's asking a race-related question. Of course, we ship to everyone. We don't discriminate here. Absolutely not. Listen, I wouldn't work for a racist company. I promise you, because I am not fully white myself. So, do we do mail-in upgrading? Yes, we do mail-in modifications to your controller. So if you go to cinchgaming.com, check it out. You can get your controller modified. Redbeard back buttons are a Fortnite item game changer. Yeah, absolutely. I would agree with you on that. 100%. 100%. That is a game changer. You can change weapons. Just depends on what you have your back buttons assigned to. Yeah, you can assign them to change your weapons, or you can have them assigned to reload and jump. I like to do that. I like to reload with my back buttons and jump with my back buttons. That's the way I use it, but it just really depends on what you get. Hello, Hassan. How you doing? Can you show us a pastel blue PS5 controller? I do not have a pastel blue PS5 controller in front of me, but if I did, I would absolutely show it to you. The closest pastel blue PS5 I have is probably this blue Damascus, but it's not even pastel. But still, pretty cool controller. But we do make pastel blue PS5 controllers. Go to cinchgaming.com, check it out. What do mouse click triggers sound like? Well, let me show you. Let me find I have a PS5 mouse click right here. And I have Xbox right here. They sound slightly different, yes, but that's because they use different technologies. But they still work the same. You know, just the way the controllers were built, we had to use different. If you want to know if Cinch is hiring, go to cinchgaming.com. Let's see, yo, bro. It's me from before, the guy who said butter chicken for your food question. Yeah, I recently. Here's the crazy thing: I didn't try. I had never had butter chicken until like a few months ago, and love it. And I love it. But I just got it like pre-made. I could make it on my own. I actually, believe it or not, I can actually cook really well. But it's a lot of work, and I have kids, and I wanted to game and read books and stuff like that, and spend time with my kids. Let's see. What else we got? Are you still able to send a controller and get upgraded? Yes, absolutely. Go to cinchgaming.com to see what controllers we can customize. Mr. A PS4 Pro from India. What's up? What time is it in India right now? Actually, everybody, just tell me what time is it where you're at. What time is it? We just had somebody from Australia saying it was 5 a.m. and they were going to bed. So what time is it? Right now I'm streaming on both TikTok and YouTube. And hopefully starting this weekend, 10 a.m., 12:06 is 1:06 here in Michigan. Hopefully I'll be streaming to all the socials from different types of accounts. We'll have Cinch Gaming 1 and 2 on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch, Kick, all that stuff. I'm hoping this weekend we're going to do that. New York City, what about you? Let's see, 12:06, 10:06, 11:06. Can you do a PS5 with mods on it? Absolutely. That's one of our, that is our most popular selling controller. It is our PlayStation 5 controller, just because more people. Illinois is 12:06. Ian says it's 1:06. 1:06 in Michigan. Allie, I'm in Michigan too. So yeah, 1:06 in Michigan here. What time is it where you're at? What mods do you do? Well, we add mouse click triggers. Why do you want mouse click triggers? You get faster aiming, faster shooting. Gives you that competitive advantage. We can add back buttons to your controller, between 2 and 4 back buttons. Why do you want back buttons? Well, then you can perform certain actions without ever having to take your fingers off of your thumbsticks. So maybe you have them set to reload or jump, or somebody said they had theirs set to change the weapons in Fortnite. So that gives you a big advantage without having to take your fingers off the thumbsticks. Gives you a big competitive advantage. We customize the cosmetics. We can get you Cinch Grip, which helps your hand. It's a textured grip, helps you feel not so sweaty. So, yeah, absolutely. We can customize all kinds of things. We mod controllers in all kinds of different ways. How can I get it? Go to cinchgaming.com to order a custom controller. Or you can do a 24-hour pre-build. Those are controllers that we've customized already. Like I have this Blackout PS5 controller. This was customized by us. You say, wait, that looks like a normal controller, Ryan. Well, kind of, but we actually have made everything on this purely black. On this controller, pretty cool. Go to cinchgaming.com, check it out. We have all kinds of options, all kinds of cosmetic and performance options. Check it out. People are asking for free controllers. Sorry. Go to cinchgaming.com. We have a giveaway on there. Enter your email, and we choose different winners every single month. It's pretty cool. Let's see. Can I send a controller? Yes, you can. Same, it's amazing. Again, cinchgaming.com. If you want a free controller, you can enter in our giveaways. We do giveaways all the time. Cinchgaming.com if you want to get a free controller. Listen, we're getting up on an hour here. So I tell you what, let's do this. I'm going to show you my 2 favorite controllers here. All right, this is what we're going to do for the last couple minutes here of the stream. I want you to send a fire email if you think this Xbox Super Retro 24-hour pre-build is the best, or if you think this fully customized PlayStation 5 controller is better. So fire for Xbox, heart for PlayStation. Let me see, what is your favorite controller? This is what we're going to do before we go. What is your favorite controller? Fire or heart? Fire or heart? Which one is your favorite controller? Beast says the PlayStation 5 controller. Let's see. More hearts. Lots of hearts. Lots and lots of hearts. There we go. Let me see. Taylor Tuhor plays. Armado. I've only got one set of fire so far. Eric says fire. Beast says heart. See again, fire or heart. Which one is your favorite? Getting a lot of responses here. Awesome job. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I'll be back on tomorrow. Gonna try something a little bit different tomorrow, and then Saturday, I'm gonna do my best to stream Saturday one way or another. Pal World comes out tomorrow. The alpha build, I think it's alpha or beta. Open access. That's what it is. The open access beta is gonna be up tomorrow. So on Saturday, I'm gonna try to stream for like half the day at least, playing the game with Cinch Gaming controller. I'm super excited for this game. It's Pokemon with guns, essentially. I love that. I think that's pretty cool. So, somebody wants me to show the red fade controller. I'll show it one last time. This is a customer order right here, waiting to be tested. Red buttons, red thumbsticks, red D-pad, black menu, red mouse click triggers, red bumpers, and red mid right here. This build is awesome. I would say 9 out of 10. Why didn't I give it 10? They didn't get back buttons on it. So, I got to have my back buttons. I mean, I didn't think I would like them before I got back buttons, and now, listen, I can't live without them. So, yeah. CinchGaming.com. Go on, get you a controller. Check it out. You can get 24-hour pre-builds, meaning we will send you shipping information within 24 hours. Or you can customize your own controller. Worth every penny. Awesome controllers. Best controllers I've ever played with in my life. And I'm not saying that because I work here. I had a Cinch Gaming controller before I had ever worked here. So, and as a matter of fact, the reason I work here is because I love our controllers. That's why I work here. So let's check it out, cinchgaming.com. Get you a Cinch Gaming controller today. Absolutely worth it. And I love them. All right, guys. Have a good night. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.